Hello, English learners, and welcome. I'm your host, Paul. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You know that feeling, right? You're about to talk to someone new, maybe a group, and suddenly, blank mind. Palms a bit sweaty.
Oh, definitely. We've all been there. Even if you know how to talk, that confidence can just, well, vanish sometimes.
Exactly. So today we're doing Adventu Mastering Confident Conversation. And we're looking at this really practical guide. It's not exactly for beginners. It's more about refining things we might already know, but maybe don't use intentionally.
That's a great way to put it. It's less about just learning lines and more about understanding the impact.
Turning simple steps into, real connection tools.
Right. It acknowledges that you, our listener, probably get the basics. So our mission today is more about sharpening that conversational edge, really building that confidence muscle.
Yeah, moving beyond just knowing what to do to really feeling it and doing it authentically.
Precisely. It's about the subtle shifts.
Okay, let's get into it. This guide.
Yeah.
It's fascinating how it breaks down something that feels so big into these manageable pieces.
It really does.
So the guide kicks off with something super simple. Almost deceptively so. No words involved initially. It's a smile.
Right, but it dives deeper than just, grin politely.
Yeah, tell us about that. It's not just any smile, is it? There's a specific kind the guide talks about.
Exactly. It highlights the difference between that sort of social, maybe automatic smile and what scientists call a Duchenne smile, the one that reaches your eyes.
Oh, a genuine one.
A genuine one. And the guide explains why that's so powerful. It's not just cosmetic. It actually triggers mirror neurons in the other person.
Mirror neurons.
Yeah.
Okay, what does that mean in practice?
Well, it basically means when they see your genuine smile, their brain kind of mirrors it, fostering empathy. It even lowers their stress response a bit. It's like a subconscious signal saying, hey, I'm friendly, I'm safe.
Wow, okay. So it's almost like a biological welcome. But what if you're feeling nervous, like genuinely anxious? How do you make yourself do a Duchenne smile without it looking fake?
That's a key point the guide addresses. It's about shifting your focus. Instead of dwelling on the anxiety inside, try to consciously focus outward. Maybe think of something pleasant, or just focus on the simple intention. I want to convey warmth. Even just making eye contact briefly and letting a soft smile form naturally.
So less performing happiness and more just finding a moment of actual openness.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be a huge grin, just authentic.
Okay, that makes sense. So you've managed that authentic smile. You sent the I'm friendly signal. What's next? The first words.
Right, moving from nonverbal to verbal. The guide keeps it simple but adds nuance. Hello and hi are the basics, obviously.
Standard stuff.
Standard stuff, but the delivery matters. Hello can feel a bit more formal, maybe more respectful in some situations. Hi is generally more relaxed, casual.
And the guide emphasizes tone and body language accompanying these, right? It's not just the word.
Absolutely. A mumbled hi while looking at your shoes isn't quite the same, is it? It's the whole package.
True. Okay, and then there are the time of day greetings.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. They're great because they add that little bit of context, acknowledging the shared moment in time.
And the guide points out a common little tripwire here, doesn't it? Between good evening and good night.
It does. And it's subtle, but important. Good evening is a greeting. You use it when you arrive, when you start the conversation.
Right, and good night.
Good night is strictly a farewell. You say it when you're leaving or ending the interaction for the day. Using good night as a hello can sound, well, a bit off. It signals you're checking out before you've even checked in.
Okay, good distinction to remember. So, smile. Then a simple, well-chosen greeting. Seems manageable so far. Building blocks.
That's exactly the idea. Small, achievable blocks.
So what's the next block after the greeting? They've said hello back. Now what?
Names. The guide really stresses the importance of names. First, offering yours, my name is, whatever your name is.
Simple enough.
And then crucially asking for theirs, what is your name? But it's more than just exchanging labels.
Right, the guide talks about the impact of using someone's name.
Yes, it emphasizes that hearing our own name is, well, psychologically pleasing. It's personal. Using someone's name shows you see them as an individual, that you're paying attention. It really elevates the connection.
Makes it personal, not just transactional. Okay, names exchanged. Then comes the classic, how are you? This could feel a bit automatic sometimes, can't it?
It absolutely can, and the guide tackles that. It suggests thinking beyond the standard, I am fine, thank you.
What kind of alternatives does it suggest?
Well, you could go with something simple like I am good or even I am great if you genuinely feel that way. It injects a little more personality, maybe a bit more positivity.
Okay. But the really crucial part, according to the guide, is what comes next.
Yes, the reciprocity, asking back. And you, it seems so small, but it's vital
Why is it so important?
because it closes the loop. It shows you're not just performing a script, but that you actually have interest in the other person's state. It turns a potential formality into a genuine exchange.
Right, it's that social reciprocity thing you mentioned, showing you care about their answer too.
Exactly. It keeps the conversational ball rolling smoothly.
Okay, so we've got the smile, the greeting, the names, the how are you exchange. We're building a nice little bridge here. But what about keeping it going? That's often where people feel stuck.
Totally. The what next moment. The guide's strategy here is really smart. Find common ground, but start super simple.
Like what kind of simple?
Like basic, relatable stuff. Food, colors, animals, maybe music, movies, sports. Things most people have some opinion or experience with.
And how do you bring it up? Just blurt out, do you like pizza?
Huh. Well, you could, but the guide suggests phrasing it a bit more openly, maybe like, I really enjoy trying different kinds of food. How about you? Are you adventurous with food? Or, using the examples from the source, I like pizza, do you like pizza? Can work too.
Ah, okay. So you offer something small about yourself, then ask an open question related to that category.
Exactly. Or even a simple preference question works. My favorite color is blue. What's yours? Or, I'm a dog person. Do you like dogs? The guide mentions things like pepperoni versus vegetable pizza or dog's name Max. Just simple, relatable hooks.
And what if they don't like pizza or dogs? What if that topic just lands with a thud?
That's the beauty of the strategy. The guide says basically don't panic. It's not a failure. It's just a signal to pivot.
Pivot.
Yeah, just gracefully move to another simple category. Oh, okay, no worries. How about music? Are you listening to anything interesting lately? The goal isn't to hit a home run on the first try. It's to explore gently until you find something, some little spark of shared interest or curiosity.
Like opening different doors until one clicks.
Precisely. And the guide reinforces using simple words here. Clear, easy to understand, no need for jargon or complex sentences. Keep it accessible.
That takes a lot of pressure off. It's okay if the first topic doesn't work. Okay, this is genuinely making me feel more confident already. But here's a big one for a lot of people, myself included sometimes. What about mistakes?
Ugh, yes. The fear of messing up.
Yeah. What if I say the wrong word or my grammar's weird or I mispronounce something? People freeze up because of that fear.
And the guide's answer is so important, so liberating. It basically shouts, it is okay to make mistakes. Like really, really okay.
Everyone makes them, even native speakers.
Absolutely. Everyone makes mistakes. Native speakers do it all the time. We stumble, we use the wrong word, we correct ourselves. The guide stresses that the listener is usually focused on your effort and your meaning, not on pinpointing tiny errors.
So that internal feeling of, oh no, I messed up, is often way bigger in our heads than it is for the other person.
Almost always. Think about it. If someone is trying to speak your language and they make a small error, are you judging them harshly? Or are you usually just impressed and happy they're trying to communicate?
Yeah, usually the second one. You appreciate the effort.
Exactly. The guide uses that great analogy learning to ride a bike. You wobble, you might fall off, but that's how you learn. Mistakes are just proof you're in the game, you're trying.
So the message is, don't be scared. Be brave. Your mistake is small. Talking is big.
Perfectly put. Communication is the goal. Understanding is the goal. Perfection, not the goal.
Communication is the goal, not perfection. I like that. That's really freeing. Okay, so we've covered talking.
Yeah.
But a good conversation is two-sided, isn't it? What about the other half?
Listening. Yes, the guide definitely doesn't skip over that. It highlights active listening as absolutely crucial.
Active listening. What does that mean in practice? It's more than just not talking, right?
Oh, much more. It's about showing you're engaged. You're not just waiting for your turn to jump in, but you're actually absorbing and valuing what the other person is saying.
How do you show that? What does the guide suggest?
Several things. Good eye contact, obviously not staring, but connecting, nodding your head gently, having an open posture.
Okay, the nonverbals.
Right? And then some subtle verbal cues, too. Little sounds like, uh-huh, oh, or wow, or I see. They're like little signals saying, I'm with you, keep going.
They're not interruptions, they're encouragements.
Exactly. And the guide also mentions, maybe briefly paraphrasing sometimes, like, So if I heard you right, you felt. It confirms your tracking and gives them a chance to clarify if needed. It shows real engagement.
That makes sense. It proves you're actually processing it. The guide uses a nice analogy for this whole back and forth, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It calls conversation a dance.
A dance.
Yeah, two people moving together. One leads, talks, the other follows, listens actively. Then you switch. You have to pay attention to your partner, respond to their rhythm, their cues.
I like that. It's collaborative, not a solo performance.
Right. And when you both do it well, listening actively when it's your turn, it creates this, the guide calls it a circle of positive energy. When you make someone feel heard, they feel better, which makes the interaction better, which boosts your confidence too.
It feeds itself. Okay, wow. So putting this all together, the smile, the greeting, names, showing interest, finding common ground, not fearing mistakes, active listening. What's the big takeaway? The main strategy for actually building this confidence.
The core message is really start small, be friendly, and celebrate the small wins.
Define small wins. What counts?
Anything. Seriously. The guide really reframes success. Making eye contact and smiling at the barista, win. Saying good morning to a neighbor, win. Asking someone their name and remembering it, huge win. A 2-minute chat about the weather, absolutely counts.
So it's not about having hour-long perfect conversations right away.
Not at all. It's about accumulating positive experiences, no matter how brief. Each one builds momentum. It shifts your internal story from I'm awkward to, hey, I just connected with someone.
And the guide compares this confidence thing to a muscle, right?
Exactly. That's such a powerful analogy. Confidence isn't something you either have or don't. It's a skill, a muscle you build with practice.
You need to go to the confidence gym.
You do, but the great news is the confidence gym is everywhere. The supermarket checkout line, the park bench, the bus stop, waiting for coffee, anywhere there are people.
Every little interaction is a rep.
Every single one. The more you practice these small steps, the stronger that confidence muscle gets, making the bigger conversations feel less daunting over time.
That really makes it feel achievable. Break it down, practice consistently, celebrate the effort. Fantastic. Okay, so let's quickly recap those key building blocks we dove into. It starts with that genuine, eye-crinkling Duchenne smile, that non-verbal welcome.
Followed by a simple, well-chosen greeting, delivered with warmth, paying attention to good evening versus good night.
Then the power of names, offering yours, asking for theirs, and actually using it, and making how are you a real reciprocal question by asking, and you.
Then moving on to explore common ground with simple topics, food, hobbies, whatever, and being okay with pivoting if one topic doesn't connect. Resilience is key there.
To maybe the most important one, it is absolutely okay to make mistakes. Communication, not perfection, is the goal. Don't let that fear stop you.
And finally, the crucial role of active listening, nodding, making those little sounds, showing you're truly present, being a good dance partner.
Right, so thinking about all this, what's the final thought for you, our listener, when you're facing that next interaction?
Well, instead of worrying about saying the absolute perfect thing, maybe try focusing on the process, on the rhythm. Think of that conversation dance. How can you start with just one friendly, authentic step, like that smile or a simple hello? How can you really tune in and listen to your partner's steps? And remember that every single step you take, even the little wobbles or the moments you feel unsure, isn't a failure. It's practice. It's you actively strengthening that confidence muscle, getting ready for the next dance, the next connection.
It's not about a flawless performance. It's about engaging in the dance. Love that. This isn't just advice. It feels like permission to be human, to learn, and to connect more genuinely. Go out there and practice your steps.